What's up, guys? What's up, brothers, sisters, all of the above? I feel like I don't even know what I really love to do. You know, I've been using all my time and capacity growing up the last like 4 or 5 years, focusing on self-improvement, focusing on the self, trying to get better, trying to get more fit, focusing on being ambitious, productive, not wasting time on bad habits, and making sure that I mog everybody, all of the above. And I feel like I've lost my soul along the way. I've lost my spirit. I don't know what actually fulfills me. I don't know what I find fun. When I sit around other people, I feel so unfulfilled and bored. And honestly, I'm only entertained when there's pretty girls around. And that's weird. Until recently, I focused on what do I genuinely enjoy doing? What do I genuinely want to do? No matter who I'm around. What genuinely amuses me? What makes me laugh? What I like to do and what is fun in every moment possible. What I want to say and what makes me laugh instead of what makes them laugh. Instead of trying to appear funny. And I find that, there's a huge epidemic of a loss of soul. Everyone's not spiritual anymore. Everyone's not religious anymore. Everything has been abolished. Everything is now some sort of restriction. If you have a bunch of principles that you follow, if you're religious, if you're this and that, you're limiting yourself. People tell you you're limiting yourself. People tell you that, if you're truly an intellectual, you'll see that these things don't exist and things like that. But is it that smart to appear as intelligent as possible? Is that what makes somebody intelligent? And furthermore, is it that important to be intelligent? What are you even serving here by being intelligent? What are you even doing? And we have this obsession with trying to be smart, trying to think, trying to outthink, the actions we take, trying to rationalize with everything instead of trusting our instincts. We have to plan, we have to structure, organize. It's gay. It's super gay. I think I've lost my soul completely. I don't know what I want to do after being so disciplined. I've been so disciplined, going to the gym 5-6 times a week, eating very clean, doing all of the above. All of the above. I've lost my soul. If something doesn't feel productive, I feel anxious. I've been brainwashed to think that, all that matters in this life, everything else is a waste of time unless you're heading towards your goals. That's gay. I don't even know what I enjoy. The past week I've spent my time, just sitting down with myself. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? And I've been cycling a whole bunch for hours on end, just cycling, straight line, listening to music, blasting it, I can't hear the roads, I can't hear the cars, I could get hit. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I'm having the time of my life. For once in my life, my spirit is on fire. And for once in my life, right now I like a girl that doesn't like me back. And if you give myself this kind of experience in the past, I will be frustrated. I will be so pissed off. I will turn into myself. That means I'm not good enough. That means I'm this, I'm that. And I'll be even more locked in. I'll take it as a reason to be even more angry with the world. Why am I not given this? Why? I've tried so much. I've been rejected so many times. I'm 10 times better looking now than I was a few years ago. I'm 10 times this, more well-spoken, more intelligent, all of the above. Why am I still not loved? Do I not deserve it? Fuck that. Be retarded. Fuck that, be retarded. You gotta be a little bit retarded. You can't optimize for intellect, for being well spoken and ticking every single box there is to tick. That's so gay. That is so gay. Being angry with yourself and trying to beat everyone and everything. That's just so gay. Being so obsessed with the little details, this person acts this way and I can't let that happen and I gotta be better than him in this way. All of the above. Gay. Super gay. So I've really been just turning into myself here, finding out what I enjoy. I haven't had alcohol for a super long time, but it really isn't even that bad. Having a drink with your friends and just chilling, healing the soul, revigorating the soul. I haven't felt less anxious in a long, long time. And of course, I'm not saying that, you just send it and be addicted to everything. And even addictions, you have to have some vices. What are you going to do? Throw away everything and not be human? That sounds incredibly uneducated, but if you're somebody who has been super disciplined, taken all your pride on yourself on being productive, you will get what I mean. You've lost your soul. You don't even know what you find funny. You're just hanging out with people you don't even like. There was a period of time where I was just hanging out with whoever made me feel productive, networking, right? Oh, this person is successful in this. Oh, this person knows about this. This person has a podcast. Self-improvement, Hamza, the fucking Adonis School nigger. Whoa, I almost said the fucking Adonis School people, right? Ridiculous, gay, absolutely gay. I don't even like them. I don't even want to spend time next to them. They're all just pseudo-intellectuals who think they're, above their problems, who have no humility to surrender to the world. And so was I. No humility. We want to be better than whatever it is we face. And we're all just angry. We're all just inferior. But of course, you have to have some level of competence. Inarguable. You have to have some level of competence. If not, you will indubitably be resentful. It is just how it works, because you gotta mog people at some things. You can't be completely mogged in every realm. You gotta be, have some level of have some skill sets or maybe your good looks or something like that can stand with other people. Otherwise, you don't really trust yourself to provide any value to the group, and because of that, subconsciously you would think you're going to be ostracized and you're going to get angry and scared. And at the start, maybe it takes discipline, maybe it takes resentment to get yourself going, so that you can build these skill sets, so that you can build these levels of competence in different fields, so you don't feel below everyone that you're around. But at some point, it just gets so stupid. It just gets a complete waste of time. You get all this money, you look absolutely amazing, and you still don't attract the girls you want. Not really. You don't really do that. You have no power over that. You still don't, feel fulfilled in any way. And you haven't been making progress even though you're super productive. And you start to realize that your best ideas come when you just do what your instincts tell you. You follow what you want to do. And for a lot of people, they could think, what I want to do is play games and doom scroll all day and eat junk food. I don't think you actually want to do that. I think you're escaping from something, escaping from some sort of shame. Because if you genuinely just go out there and play, you're just having fun with everything you do. Complete different game. Complete different game.
You're cutting this out, right?
No, you look chopped as hell.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm going to include it. But I'm handsome as shit. Oh my god.
If you put this in, I'm cancelling you.
I'm putting this in. It's supposed to be an unedited video.
I'm so sorry. Goodbye.
Yep. So.
No, you're cutting that out.
Nope, it's an unedited video.
Oh, can you blow my face?
Nope.
What emoji on my face?
I'm too lazy for that.
Please, I'll keyframe for you.
Who asked you coming? So you gotta be a little bit stupid. You can't be so intellectual. You can't think, you're above being human and criticize yourself in a way whereby you turn completely into your resentment and your shame, and you use that as forces to motivate yourself. You use that shame, that guilt of not being good enough. It's destructive and it leads you to absolute nowhere. You make a little bit of progress and you give up because you run out of anger to leverage off of. But if you follow what you want to do, if you follow where your balls take you, whew, you just come out with the best ideas. So yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot. See how it feels. Let go and find out what you truly want to do in every moment. Like, I truly want to record this video right now. I genuinely do. I didn't need any discipline, any routine, any planning. I just wanted to turn on the camera and talk to myself because, my voice is beautiful and I'm beautiful. And goddamn, life is starting to be beautiful. And of course, there's going to be terrible days. I'm sure of it. It's going to be terrible days. And I don't think the answer is to follow one line of philosophy or one line of principle, even though that could be absolutely amazing. I think the answer is to trust yourself and to focus on relationships. Prioritize people. Prioritize you. It's funny. Make life fun as fuck. It's supposed to be fun and joyful at every moment, at every day. You need a soon. You need something to look forward to every single day. You gotta have fun. And if you're not enjoying what you're doing, I feel like it is just gonna end up somewhere. You're just gonna ram into a tree. But yeah, you got this, baby. You got this. Gotta let go of the shame. Gotta let go of the shame. If you feel like your soul is lost, you have no real friends, you feel bored around the people you're around, everything feels soulless, everything is unfulfilling. You gotta take a step back. You've been using this shame and anger to fuel you for too long, and it brought you nowhere. You're not really making any progress. You're not really that bonded with the people around you. Gotta take a step back. Gotta find out what you enjoy, what you actually want to do. You gotta be absolutely stupid about it. You don't need to think, how good is this for me? Dude, the other day I was going to the gym and I felt absolutely out of it. But I'm in the middle of a cut, right? I'm in the middle of a cut. I'm trying to lose weight. I'm trying to get a 10% body fat. But fuck it, I thought, what am I doing? Have fun with it. What do I genuinely want to do right now? I walked over to the bread stall, got one of those meat floss bread buns, humongous, absolutely delicious. It's filled with mayo, it's covered in meat floss, disgustingly unhealthy. It's oily, it's carby, chewy, soft bread, milky, it's fucking delicious. And I got another version of it that was smaller. And I walked out of the gym, I went to the bread store and got those things. And I just sat down at a random cafe-ish kind of a stall. There was a bunch of chairs outside. I just sat there. I don't even think I was allowed in there, but I just sat there and I just ate that shit. Beautiful, salty, milky, all of the above. And I wanted to go back into the gym so bad and just blast my workout. And the workout felt so amazing. I was absolutely out of it, but I had some unhealthy ass food and I blasted the workout. And I hit some PRs on a bad day. And I still lost weight that night. I still lost weight the next morning, sorry. I was still making progress. So, trust your body. You gotta trust your body. Trust your instincts. I think we lack trust for our body. We've leaned too much into this discipline thing. We don't know what we enjoy. We don't know the messages our body tries to tell us. Gotta be retarded. You gotta be retarded. I make more progress being retarded than I have being overly disciplined. It's just hilarious. I don't know why. I think it's because, the knowledge is already ingrained in my head. Knowledge is... all of us have the knowledge already with the amount of shit we've consumed. So now you just need to trust your instincts. You just need to not think and do. You just need to not think and do. You just gotta do. And nowadays I cycle so much just cause it's fun. I play around so much, you know. I just love moving around and looking retarded in public. And because of that, I'm just actively burning so much calories. So my cut is just going amazing, even though sometimes I indulge. And I have fun when I indulge. I indulge around people. I indulge if I'm feeling terrible. Fuck it. It feels amazing. And I find that even though I indulge, I genuinely don't enjoy eating potato chips. Genuinely don't really enjoy drinking. But I would if my friends tell me to. Fuck it. Do what you genuinely want in every moment. If you genuinely don't want to eat the ice cream, don't eat it. If you genuinely want to eat the ice cream, you just feel like it will fulfill you, fuck it. Eat it, find out what happens. Will you really get that fat the next day? Does it feel good? If it doesn't, then don't do it again or do it less. Trust yourself. Gotta trust yourself. Gotta follow your instincts. At least that's what I think is the next step for me, because I'm losing my soul and focusing on what I genuinely want and just trusting my instincts and just trusting that having that faith that I will move towards the goals I want. Dude, this has been doing absolute wonders for me. Absolute wonders. Absolute wonders. You got this, guys. To a better world. I mean, it's gonna be amazing. I hope it's amazing. I'll update you guys soon. Yeah, see you.